morning, students. Today we are going to start a new chapter from political science that deals with federalism. So, in this chapter, we are going to study about what is federalism, okay, and its key features of its federalism. So, let's get started. So, federalism is a form of government in which power is divided between central authority and the various constituent units of the country. That means federalism means in the federalism form of government, federal form of government, what is there? The power is divided between the central and the state. Okay, that one you have to remember. So, like for example, central government handles all the defense, and the state government handles all the police departments. So that is just for the example. So in federalism, the powers are divided into two units, that is in the central level and in the state level. Okay, now we move on to the key feature of federalism. So number one feature of federation is there are two or more tiers of government. So that we have already discussed in the federal form of government. There are two types of government, that is the government in the central level and the government in the state level, and there is local level also that we are going to discuss later on. Okay, that is number one feature of federation. So number two feature of federation is each level of government has its own jurisdiction. So in this number two feature of federation says that each level of government has its own area of jurisdiction. Okay, they cannot interfere in the matter of states, and the state government cannot interfere in the matter of central government. Okay, and number three feature of federation is jurisdiction of each level are specified in the constitution. So which area they are going to control, all those areas are discussed and specified in the constitution. Okay, now that is number third feature of federation. So fourth and the last feature of federation is the change in the fundamental provision of the constitution requires the consent of both the level of government. So if you have to change or if you have to amend the constitution, that time both the level of government, the consent of both the level of government is required. So that is the last key features of the federation. Okay. So now we move on to the types of federation. So in the types of federation, we have two types of federation, that is coming together federation and holding together federation. In the coming together federation, what is there? All states comes together and forms the government. Okay, when all the states comes together and forms the government, that is known as coming together federation. And next is holding together federation. So in holding together federation, there is the power is divided between central and the state. So there is difference between coming together federation and holding together federation. So I have already discussed you about this, that in coming together federation, all states comes together and forms the government, and in holding together federation, powers are divided between central government and the state government. Okay, so for example, if I have to give the example, then you can write those countries which are following the coming together federation are USA, Switzerland, and Australia, and the countries which are following the holding together federation are India, Belgium, and Spain, etc. Okay. Now students, next important topic in this chapter is India as a federal country. So why India is considered as a federal country? Because in India we have more than one form of government. That is, in our country there are central government in the central level, state government in the state level, and other governments in the local level. That's why India is known as a federal country.
Go.
So in the federal form of government, constitution has four lists. Number one is union list, number two is state list, number three is concurrent list, and number four is residuary list. So concurrent list in the so in the union list, okay, laws are made by the central government, like the laws related to those subjects like defense, banks, currency, foreign affairs, all are listed in the union list. Okay. Now, second topic is state list. So, in the state list, the subjects
start.
So in the federal form of government, the constitution has 4 lists. Okay, that number 1 is union list, number 2 is state list, number 3 is concurrent list, and number 4 is residuary list. Okay, so first in the union list, okay, the laws related to those subjects like defense, banks, currency, foreign, etc. are listed in the union list, and all the laws are made by the central government in the union list. Okay, next number 2 is state list. So in the state list, subjects of local importance and day-to-day administration are listed. Okay, the state government makes laws in the state list in the subjects like police, trade, agriculture, irrigation, commerce, etc. Now number 3 is concurrent list. So concurrent list includes the subject of common interest, that is both the union list and the state list. Okay, or both the union central government and the state government can make laws in the concurrent list. Okay, now last is residuary list. Okay, it is the list. Okay, this list are listed or the new subjects are included in the residuary list.